EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from the desert. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 4.
Ready? 390%.
Working out of the gun, Smith. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just wouldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. You're gonna get a shot. 53.
From the shotgun, Smith. He gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. And he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. They'll go play action. It's Smith. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run right here, and it's Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey,
From the gun, it's Gino. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Jack back. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Some movement right away. This crowd making its presence felt early. The drive will begin with a run by Skattboooos. And this play goes nowhere. He is taking this behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and a long way to go. Out of the shotgun. It's dark. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
On the return is Tucker. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Off the play fake. It's Smith. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that will lead to a second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Green light, you're set.
On the handoff, this is Genty. Down the sideline, past the 40. What a terrific run. They finally bring him down to the 15-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. An even 40 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Green, sit on.
They go play action with Smith. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jackson, touchdown. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Raiders 13, Giants nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Slayton is the man in motion. They'll start this on the ground with Skattboooos. He's down on the other side of midfield, marked him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. First down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not able. Going to lose a yard.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Dart. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. That's into the hands of Horton.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
We are through one. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. Here's a handoff to Genty. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Avon Thibodeau with the stop.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up
From the gun on third down, Smith. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And the Raiders.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Here we go, here we go.
Smith to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 3.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Gino to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Play action now. It's Gino. He's got his man. That's Best. Into space. And he will score again. Jack Best. Touchdown Raiders. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. 19, target.
Up the middle with Skattboooos. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row and another first down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On the give, it's Skattboooos. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a good 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll try to punch it in with Skattboooos. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. It's his second touchdown of the year. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit.
Giants 7.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, boy, I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the back down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the pistol, Smith. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 41, here's second and 4. Run right up the gut with Genty. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Marking there. And a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Off the play fake. Smith. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
There we go, sit up. There we go, sit up.
Now, give to Genty, running right. He'll take this forward for about 5.
He was brought down by Andrew Phillips. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Second and 5. They'll go again with Genty. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Vegas.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Break down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On play action, Smith. Forced out wide. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Check on move. Check on move.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Darton going to throw here on second down. That's caught, and it's Cam Skattboooos. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Now a timeout. Giants. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Second down, they need 3. Dart gonna throw it again. He has high, complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Neighbors in motion. To the air once more is Dart. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
To Theo Johnson. A gain of second and
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, New York. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
the Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. He steers clear of the first tackle and working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
Hey, here we go, hey. 390%. Hey, trio left.
To throw, Smith. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll run with Genty. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raiders first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Hey, here we go.
Smith to throw on first and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
390%. Line.
Now, a second down throw for Smith. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Olsen and Evo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. And it's going to be fourth down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here's a handoff to Skattboooos. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Veteran safety Jamal Adams there for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
He'll go again with Skattboooos. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Considering you only need a few inches, I understand the thought process of putting that ball in the air on 3rd down. Let's see if you can take a shot, catch the defense in more run defense mode. But now you take that sack, put you in a 4th down where now you really have to decide how willing are you to be aggressive here to try to maintain this possession.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Genty to start the throw. And he'll take this to about the 28. Devon Holland to make the tackle.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, Simone.
Once again, it's Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Here we go, here we go. Check 58. 390%. Here we go, Simone.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On the return, it's Tracy. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 34-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Skattboooos. And he'll get about 5. the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Once again, it's Skattboooos. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a giant 1st down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Right back to Skattboooos on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. First brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. Points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That's catch number 40 on the season for him.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
They'll run. It's Skattboooos. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Let's go.
For the sack, and now it's third and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. Taking off, he'll take this one in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you'd be happy I made it. From the cat right on to the blue light. On first and 10, here's Smith. Finding his tight end, man. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Throwing on second down, Smith. He'll find Pinky out of the backfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good.
You want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Look him up on a second down and 8. It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
Bring the money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich,
Here we go.
To throw, it's Smith. They try to set up the screen to Mostert. And he's going to be taken down. They get 21 on that one. First down, Vegas.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You gotta have it. You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's second and 3 to go.
Here we go.
The one right here, and it's Gentry. And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Loss of 2 yards.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike. And give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Big play coming up. This is third down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go. Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden.
By the Giants. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Upward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Slayton is the man in motion. Looking to throw. It's dark. They try to work the screen with Skattboooos. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not. They get him behind the lines. Fourth down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. Not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That's taken in at the 50. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender is right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 2nd down, Smith. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Vegas. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with his group.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Giants 21.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's to the sideline. Taken in by Johnson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The motion their tight end Johnson. They'll run here. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. He'll be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
19 Lions. Go! 70 Lions.
Throwing. Dart. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
60 Bison.
Now Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. Like no game.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders.